I was born in Denver, Colorado, back in the mid-'60s, and my dad was a massive traveler because he was a sales guy with Terex and a bunch of, heavy machinery companies, and so, kind of a mutt. Went from Denver to Kewanee, Illinois, up to Minneapolis, Minnesota, down to the Louisville, Kentucky area. Floyd Knobs, Indiana is my hometown there.
Oh, wow.
And then out to Phoenix, Arizona to finish out high school. And I just had a real love for saxophone and basketball and tennis. I was a top 10 tennis player in the state as well as the top jazz sax player in the state there. Okay. Which is why I went to Phoenix to go to a big high school to get kind of scholarship offers. So did that and ended up getting scholarship offers to a bunch of schools and went to Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois on a tennis and saxophone, music scholarship. And then went from there into business there. I kind of took a detour and kind of a left turn and went through the business school. I was really wanting to make money. And I didn't want to eat out of garbage cans until I was like in my mid-40s. So I ended up working for some large companies, Fortune 500 companies, toward the end of my Bradley days in Pennsylvania, in Chicago, Illinois, and then down in Louisville at marketing with Kentucky Fried Chicken down there at the headquarters. So did all that, and then, what people do when they do all that kind of stuff is immediately, go overseas and play basketball. So I went overseas and played basketball for a year with Athletes in Action, and really had my heart kind of, especially when you're in the Far East with Manila and Hong Kong and mainland China, just had my heart break, especially in Manila for, the kind of, it's my first trip outside America. And that's where my heart kind of blew up for other people. I went from there to seminary. And because I had a spiritual experience in college. So I went to seminary back in Scottsdale, Arizona, so back to kind of my roots to Western Seminary there, and did a 4-year Masters of Divinity program.
Okay, wow.
And that's where I started to build large churches, organizations, and so really noticed that I kind of had really just the ability to build those kind of things. And so once I got through seminary and all that kind of good stuff, I ended up going to Boulder, Colorado, to start a little church of about 40 people, and it was in Flatirons Community Church, and it was a group of folks that just wanted to see maybe something happen there. I just wanted the largest challenge I could have. It was one of those things where I looked at the 5 largest, or the 5 most unreached, or the 5 most, hardest places in North America, Toronto, Seattle, San Francisco, those kind of spots. Boulder was one of them. And I ended up looking at all those areas, went to Boulder, and started from scratch and ended up building one of the fastest growing churches in the country there. And went from nothing to about, I think we're about 10,000 people in 8.5 years.